Welcome back, it's Mr. Green Hands. It is not the best day out here today, but I'm trying to get my onions in. I am definitely going to be planting them today. The weather is horrible. The weather is not as bad as I was hoping for. If it would just stop the wind, it would actually be amazing. But today I've got a small no-dig bed which I'm going to plant some onions in, and I'm going to be planting some in, or most of them, in the traditional way where I've plowed the land and now I'm wetting the land up so it can knock down some of the big clumps of dirt or clay to make it more easier so I can plant the onions through. And you can see they're doing it now, but as you can hear, the wind is absolutely killing this at the moment. So what I've done so far with the no dig section is I've put the compost there, and I'm gonna add some manure in it as well, so that will give it some absolute great fertilization, some great organic matter as well. So I'm really doing this here really to compare what it grows, how it grows in a no dig, and how it grows nicely or amazingly in the tilling or regular farming method. So what you see, guys, now is me using a, let me just get this thing, because the wind is so bad today, it's just terrible. To level off the soil and just to mix the compost, because it's a bit lumpy. I don't want it to be too lumpy, to mix it nicely so I can get it ready and perfectly ready for mix the organic matter, which is manure. I have in the bag just right behind me or in front of me now, and that's going to be slowly mixed into the soil, and that's going to add a massive range of nourishment and fertility to the onions so they can grow great and amazing, so we can get something great out of them. And this here now is very much ready to plant, just ready to go. And we'll see, I know there's a bit of grass here, don't worry about it. I've got the cardboard there, I'm going to add some more to here. Just going to cover that and here as well, so we don't have more grass growing. I'm just trying to eliminate all the grass growing, but it's fantastic to see that you can go boom, get your compost on top of this. You don't have to have a massive amount of compost, just a certain amount, so you can plant your onions directly into the soil, and the cardboard that I've placed underneath it will keep off that grass, and it'll be easier to maintain hopefully in the long term. But you might have a few odd ones that don't want to give up and still come through. You can pluck those out. So I'm really getting into this more in the future by the grace of God. But obviously I still gonna do the traditional way, because it does take a longer time to move from regular growing of vegetables to no dig or raised beds. It takes a while, and it takes a lot of time and finance too. So because compost is not free unless you've got it all set out already. You still can grow stuff in the traditional way, but I'm trying to focus more on the growing of the plants rather than digging up the earth and trying to disturb too much of the network of great things underneath the soil. And that's, I think, over the years human beings have been doing it. So I'm trying to incorporate less of taking or turning of the soil and more focus on planting or adding to the soil. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to wet up the compost with the manure a little bit and get the onions in, and at the same time going to rake off that area there and get planting. Doing it like this was so much faster than doing it like that. I dug this, I turned it over, I left it for a few days, or no, actually it was more than a few days, about a week or so. Then I've been watering it, knocking it down continuously, taking out some of the weeds and stuff like that. And obviously I know definitely with this method there's going to be weeds coming back over in this, but I'm hoping by the grace of God in this sort of no dig setup I won't have to do too much maintenance. I'm just going to be focusing more on the vegetables and adding extra nourishments and stuff to it, or anything that I can help it, do to help it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. On raking this bad boy off and see if we can get it ready to be planted today. Now that is over with, let's get planting those onions. I'll show you guys something why I really don't like digging normally. Look at the state of my shoes. Look at it. It's got a clunk of soil on it, literally. It's just a lot of, and then you walk around and you pick up other bits and pieces with it. I just planted the first row. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the one there. There's another onion there, and there's another onion there. But what I did space it out a little bit. I don't want to plant them too close because I definitely need my onions to be a little bit, far away from each other. They can hopefully get bigger bulbs when they actually do grow and get enough space. So they need their own little bit of space. You don't want to put it too close together. But everybody's farming method is different, So that's mine. I like to do it like this, and everybody's different, as I say. And one thing you will notice that is, I have my dibber in my right hand. My left hand is where I plant along the way. So as I step back, and don't be scared about the soil. Don't be worried about you stepping into the soil. It's actually it's not going to add no damage. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about stepping into it. Some people are a bit, oh, but I've just plowed it. I don't want to step into it. It's fine. You can step into a soil, plant something in that soil, and it will grow. Don't be worried about that. So what it is, I keep them in my little pouch in here. Then you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. Yeah, and I basically, as I'm going along, stepping backwards, and I use the dibber to puncture the soil, put the seed in there, pop, not the seed, but the bulb of the onion set, should I say, and just pop those in with my left hand, and just keep doing that all the way along, and hopefully I can get this finished so I can show you guys the whole result. And I think I will fast forward this a little bit because it will get a bit boring. You see the repetition of this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there you go. All of them have been planted, And one of the main reasons they left a bit of gap between the onions is to make sure if they do grow some weeds between them, I can get in there and, you know, just clear it all out, make it nice and amazing at the same time. So this bed is completely done. Now I'm gonna get myself started on planting onions in the no dig bed, which should be a lot easier because there's no need I don't even need to worry about mud on my shoes. Compost doesn't stick to your shoes a lot, and it just should be fantastic and easier to grow through this. And don't worry about this area here. I'm gonna clear this area here because I'm actually having a plan to plant some other things in this end of the bed. You know, clear it out, pop something in there and let it grow. So I might add some extra flowers, some pollinators, not pollinators, but something to bring the pollinators to the allotment that can give the crops amazing pollination so they can grow big and strong and so amazing at the same time. And that would help the fruits and veg around you. Maybe some sunflowers, I don't know. Fast forward all of this so you guys don't get bored too much, so you guys can see the finished product of me planting the onions. And there you have it, guys. That's my no dig bed fully ready to go. It's all sowed, or should I say planted. My normal bed there is ready to go, it's done. And that is it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you've got anything that you want to talk about, drop it in the comment section. And then when you do hit that subscribe button, please don't forget to hit the notification bell, because you will get the right information or the right things hidden in your notification section. And that's it from me, Mr. Greenhands, Ramboogreenhands, and I'm at the allotment. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you've got anything to talk about, drop it in the comment section, whether it's negative or positive. Don't forget to look after yourself and the planet. Be safe.